So I had to come back on. This bowl, I make it all the time, but this bowl is delicious. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angie, and I'm so excited. Today is another What I Eat in a Day video. This is my summer edition. So these are a lot of the foods that I've just been kind of mixing and matching and eating throughout the summer. I'm not sure where you guys are in the country, but it's hot. It's hot here in DC. It is so hot. So I'm definitely making sure I stay hydrated, which, by the way, not only am I going to share what I'm eating today, but also what I'm drinking. So I'm starting off the day with, I'm almost done with this, but a 32-ounce glass, and this is in my hydro flask, of water with a pinch of sea salt, just to like get some electrolytes and hydration back into my body. But yes, guys, this is going to be a full day of what I'm eating, what I'm drinking. And these are some of my favorite meals, like I said, that keep me healthy and fit, particularly on my weight loss journey. I do want to talk a little bit about how and why I stay motivated to walk. And if you're not aware, I started a 28-day walking challenge. It's still not over. I'm walking 1 mile a day. And guys, like I just said, it is very hot here. So comment below and let me know where you live in the world or in the country. And what it's like. Is it hot where you are? Is it cold? You know, I know in different countries there are different seasons, but it's been hot here, okay? So I'm trying to stay as hydrated as possible. But let's jump right in. Let's start with my pre-workout snack or pre-walk snack. And once again, this is a meal that I've been eating, not every single day, but I'm definitely getting it in more on the really hot days to stay hydrated. So let's get started. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and also share this video if you know someone who is looking for inspiration, maybe looking for some new food ideas or recipe ideas for themselves. Okay, everyone, I had some apples left over from a dish I made for some overnight oats, and I cooked some apples, and I had this left over. So it's just bits and pieces of a Fuji apple. So just cutting that into this bowl. And apples, by the way, are very hydrating. I'm trying to focus on a lot more fruits that have a high water content. They just give me, I don't know, a burst of energy. The melons have not been great. And if you remember from a previous video, my watermelon guy, he's not here. So I don't have no watermelon with seeds, I should say. Oops. Okay, I may cut that out the video. This is, I have some golden kiwi, so I thought I'd throw that in. You can see how juicy this is. I love these things. They're just loaded with vitamin C. And also, guys, I have some leftover blackberries. These are the end. So I'm going to throw these in here. And yeah, usually I would make a fruit bowl ahead of time. And I would add just like some lime juice and a little bit of raw Manuka honey. But we're just going to have this as is this morning. I'm going to put a few more things on top. And then I'll give a taste test for you guys. But this is what I have so far. Okay, I'm going to add a little Ceylon cinnamon. Cinnamon is great for regulating blood sugar. I love cinnamon. I put it in as much stuff as I can. And then the other things I want to add, or one other thing I want to add, is just a little sprinkle of hemp seeds. I eat hemp seeds daily pretty much. So yeah, and this is, hemp seeds are great for omega-3s. They're also great for some healthy fat and additional protein. This is more of a carb heavy, but very hydrating pre-workout. And I love this, that it gives me sustained energy. And then usually my first, my breakfast is always savory now. For the most part, it's been very savory. So I'll show you that, but here we go. Okay guys, here is a taste test of the fruit. This is really good. I would take whatever fruit you have laying around, particularly the more hydrating fruits you have. But yeah, this is delicious. Okay guys, so I am ready to go out for my 1 mile walk. I am nice and hydrated. My tummy feels great with that fruit. So let's head out for that. And at the end of my walk, I'm going to go to the store. I just need to pick up a few items for my meals throughout the day. So I'll stop and do that, head back home, and then do a little strength training workout, cool down, and then I'll make breakfast and I'll show you what I'm having for breakfast. So let's head out, guys. Let's go tackle this heat right now. One other thing, guys, before you head out, don't forget to put on your sunscreen. Here are the two brands that I use: the Super Goop for my face, the Badger for my body. I absolutely love both of these, but yeah, definitely make sure you're wearing sunscreen, especially if it's really hot where you are. So just wanted to throw that in there. So I'm back from my walk, back from the grocery store. I did just a quick strength training exercise for about 15 minutes, cool down, and a cool down. And now I'm about to make my second meal, or I guess breakfast, brunch, because it is pretty late. I am so hungry. So I'm going to put that on. I'll show you guys what I'm having. Okay guys, so I have a couple of fried eggs, some roasted veggies. I have some leftover grilled chicken, avocado and a bagel. I have definitely upped my protein and I feel so great. Yeah, just adding more protein in and looking at ways to get more protein in. One thing that I'm absolutely loving is like taking leftover protein, whether it's tofu, tempeh, chicken, salmon, tuna, and adding it to eggs for my breakfast. It has been a game changer. So just scooping everything out, putting it on my plate. So here is the plate. And I'm going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Guys, this is my final plate. I have a good amount of protein, carbs, healthy fats, fiber from the veggies and the bagel. So yeah, I am so excited to dig into this meal. Okay, here's my plate. Let me just do a quick taste test. My grilled chicken. The eggs, and I showed you guys what spices I put on my eggs. I like my eggs well seasoned. I can't do bland eggs. Breakfast was delicious. I did eat everything, but I will say this, I'm not overly stuffed because it's been about, I think it was almost like 3 hours or so after having my fruit, but I stayed really hydrated. During my walk, during my walk, I stopped and I got a bottle of water. So, and then walking back home. So I continued to sip on water. I didn't show you guys, I did have a coconut water, but that's the one thing that I did miss, but I had coconut water. But other than that, I'm like nice and full, not overly stuffed. I feel great. So I want to prep just a quick snack that I'll have later because I'm full and I probably won't eat for another few hours. So I just grabbed my wick jar. I have my chia seeds and my unsweetened almond milk from Malk. Guys, I've been seeing a lot more of these. It's the same one, it's just not in the refrigerated section. It was on sale, so I got it, but I like it. Anyway, I'm going to make chia seed pudding, put it in the refrigerator, and let it sit for a few hours, and it can be like a snack. And then, hold on, I got one more thing. So I have a half a bag, or actually just this much left of organic mixed berries from Trader Joe's. So I pulled these down this morning. They're pretty soft now. I'm probably just gonna heat them up and add, just drizzle it on the chia seed pudding as my snack or even my dessert later, but just wanted to show you this. So I'm gonna prepare that now, put it in the refrigerator. I have a couple of errands to run, so I'm gonna go out and run errands and then come back and yeah, and then figure out if I wanna have this as a snack when I get back or start preparing dinner for tonight. But I'll take you guys along with me. I switched shirts because my other shirt was like sticking to my skin. That's how hot it is outside. So I went to a few stores, bought a couple of plants. They don't come, I think, for another week or two. And then I'm going to get my baby. I'm going to have my baby over here repotted. So I'm going to take her there next week to get repotted. Guys, I also stopped by Sephora, just sharing what I got. And by the way, everything that I show in this video or talk about will be linked below. So feel free to use the links. I had to get some more Maison Louise Marie number 4 from Sephora. Love this. This is the travel size, which I love. I have some more trips coming up soon, so wanted to get this. This is a perfume. It's one of my faves. Here's the bottle. I absolutely love this. I think it smells so good. I did try on I hadn't smelled Chanel in a while. Oh my God, it smells so good. So I'm eyeing the Chanel. I think it was Chanel number 5. I can't remember though. And then I got some more Briogeo Don't Despair Repair hair mask. Love this stuff. I'm definitely focusing on, you know, hair repair, especially as my hair is growing. It's healthy. I do need a trim. I need a trim bad. But other than that, it's really growing. It's healthy. So definitely focused on that. And then the last thing, I went to West Elm. I have some things that I ordered to be delivered, but I picked these up and brought them home. I absolutely love them. Guys, look, these are so cute. I love the color. Oh my goodness, these are so pretty. So I just had to get them. And so, yeah. And that was about it. And once again, I will link everything below if you're interested in anything. I did carry some bottled water with me just because it's so hot outside. And I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish drinking that and I'm gonna have another drink. I was gonna get an iced matcha, but I didn't go by my favorite coffee house. So I think what I'm gonna do right now, I'm a little peckish, but I'm not like dinner hungry. So I am gonna eat my chia seed pudding and I'll just eat dinner a little later this evening. So let me put the chia seed pudding together and show you guys my toppings. I cannot wait. I'm hungry and thirsty, but hungry. Okay, here is my chia seed pudding bowl. This bowl, by the way, has about definitely, I want to say around 12 grams of protein with adding the hemp seeds and the pumpkin seeds, but around 10 to 12 grams of protein. And yeah, so I added the berries that were melted down, pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds. I added 1 Brazil nut. They're high in selenium, which is so good for you. And yeah, this is it. And some manuka honey on top, because my allergies are just out of control and I love my manuka. But this is like my snack, and then I'll eat dinner a little later. So I'll see you guys at dinner and I'll show you what I'm making. So guys, that chia seed pudding was great. I have been prepping chia seed pudding consistently. So in an upcoming video, I'll show you one of my favorite and best recipes that I've just been eating on repeat this summer. But it's a great little snack. It doesn't make you overly stuffed or full. I eat it more as a snack. I don't eat it as breakfast, although I could if I added, you know, protein powder or if you use Greek yogurt or something like that that has more protein in it. I just prefer it as a snack and it hits the spot. So I'm drinking another 32-ounce cup of water, but I just wanted to come on real quick and just talk about how I just stay motivated to continue walking. I was actually chatting with someone who she is a subscriber. She's doing the walking challenge, and she was just like, how do you keep going? You do all of these walking challenges. How do you stay motivated? How do you keep moving? And there are 4 things that keep me moving, that keep me motivated. So I'll go through them. Number 1 is my physical health. The sole reason I started this channel and I started my journey was just to share with you guys what I'm doing to lose weight, what I'm doing to get my health back. During the pandemic, I don't want to relive that time, okay? But I will say I put on a significant amount of weight. I just wasn't at my best. I was always sick and tired. And you know that saying that you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. So, and I just said, man, I need to, document this journey and just share with anyone else who's out there who's like, yes, I'm going through the same thing. So I hope this is inspiring someone else. But it was the physical health, and just, when you get that blood work and you see certain markers are up, and it's like, no. Let's work on it. And the other thing in terms of physical health, for me, walking is so easy on my joints. Like, it's not like weightlifting. It's not like doing any other type of exercise or bike riding or anything. You're just walking. Of course, I invest in quality sneakers. You want to stay hydrated. You want to make sure you do a warm up, a cool down, but the physical piece for me and my physical health is number 1 and paramount for me. Number 2 is mental health. I absolutely think walking is great for your mental health, whether you're stressed out, you're going through something, and you're just looking for, an outlet. So walking has been great for that, where you can actually just take the time to think about your day. If something's going on in your life, sometimes just zoning out and walking is just good for your mental health. It has been for mine. And when I got up off my couch, during the pandemic and got outside and walked, because keep in mind, I was terrified to go outside to even walk. But once I'm like, I can get outside and walk, it was like a veil lifted, and I was like, oh, I just felt great. So definitely mental health is number 2 for me. Number 3 is aesthetic goals. Like, guys, when I look good, I feel good. And so being able to see the weight loss, being able to go down one size smaller, that's powerful stuff. It keeps you motivated. It keeps me motivated. And so that, there's nothing wrong with having aesthetic goals as part of your weight loss journey. I do, because I want to be back to my pre-pandemic weight. I want to feel comfortable in my clothes, look good in my clothes, and I don't see anything wrong with that. So health, of course, trumps everything, but aesthetic goals, looking good, feeling good. I mean, it's nothing like pulling on a pair of jeans, closing them and zipping them with no issues. No issues, guys. That was me for the longest time. But then when you got to struggle, and then this is hanging over and the belly fat, it's too much. It's too much. So, just trying to, get all the pieces together, look good in my clothes, feel good in my clothes. And so that aesthetic piece, it keeps you moving, because now that I'm seeing that the belly fat is shrinking, it's coming down, the arms are, you know, slowly coming down, that's what I want to see. So as long as I just stay consistent, but also with all three of these guys, diet plays a huge part. And as long as I stay on top of my diet, I'm good. And then the fourth and last thing, guys, is it's fun. Like, I love doing these challenges. I love doing them myself. I love that you guys love these, that it's fun for you. It keeps us all challenged. I try to mix it up and not do the same thing. It's easy to just say, hey, let's go walk 10,000 steps a day. Well, that's not realistic for everybody. So I like to mix it up. I like to have fun. You know, sometimes, you know, here 28 days, 30 days, 31 days, 7 days. So it is so much fun. I find my favorite music, zone out, have a good time. But yeah, I actually love doing these challenges. And you know, I'm gonna do a fall walking challenge and a winter one. You know, I walked last year in the winter, so we just gonna keep walking year round, guys, because it's just so good for our bodies, good for our mental health. It's just a good thing. So those are the 4 reasons why I stay motivated, how I stay motivated, and what keeps me going as I get out every day, even in this hot, blistery sun. But just seeing the changes in my body keeps me going. So let's get ready to prepare dinner. I'm going to show you guys what I'm making. All right, guys. So I'm going to make a grain bowl. I have some leftover organic tempeh, and I got a red onion today when I went to the store. I have and I think those are going to be my 2 main veggies. I have some quinoa already prepped, and I have some black beans that I rinsed and washed yesterday. So that's going to go in our bowl along with some arugula. And I'll see what else I want to throw in there, but I'm just going to put everything in the oven, roast it up, add some barbecue sauce. A few of you have asked me how I prepare my tempeh. I know a lot of people steam it because they don't really like that kind of bitter taste. I love it. So I don't steam my tempeh. Plus, when I first started cooking it, a lot of people were like, steam your tempeh, and I did that. It would just like crumble and fall apart. I don't like that texture. So I like mine nice and crunchy, and yeah, I like the firmer texture, especially if I'm using like some sort of sauce, whether it be teriyaki, barbecue. So yeah, so we're gonna put the grain bowl, well, I'm gonna cut these up first. I'll show you how I prepare it, season it, the whole 9, get it in the oven, and then I'll put the bowl together and show you guys what my dinner looks like. So guys, I cut the tempeh into cubes off camera. It was just a half a block, and a half a block is about, I think it's 24 or 25 grams of protein. So I went ahead and did that. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of the Graza extra virgin olive oil, and we're gonna use this same bowl to season the red onion too. But I want to put I'm not gonna put salt right now. I'll put a little bit in the end because especially when I'm adding sauces, because a lot of the sauces have a lot of salt in them. But I'm adding garlic. I added some ground cumin, and then guys, I'm adding some oregano. So the oregano and cumin, Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's spices. And then 365 on the garlic. So let's just stir that up, and then we'll add it to our sheet pan, and then we'll season our red onion. Okay, let's throw the red onion in here and add just a little tiny bit of the oil. And I just usually just kind of mix this up in the bowl right after I do the tempeh, because it'll get a lot of those seasonings as well. Here's a pinch of sea salt, and then the rest of the sea salt I'll put on top of the tempeh. Let's do this, and then we'll add it to the sheet pan. All right. Okay guys, so it's about 25 minutes later. Look at the tempeh. Doesn't it look, well, it looks delicious to me. Let me taste one. So I'm gonna add some barbecue sauce. I'm gonna heat up, I'm gonna add a little bit of beans. I have arugula. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this back in the oven for 1 minute. I'm gonna add the barbecue sauce. Here, I'll show you what I'm using. This is my favorite barbecue sauce from Primal Kitchen. It is unsweetened. There's no sugar added. The macros on this is great. I love it. It has a nice smoky flavor. So yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit and put this back in the oven just for like 1 minute. So guys, here is my barbecue tempeh bowl. I added some apple cider vinegar and salad and extra virgin olive oil from Greece. My colleague brought this back through customs for me from Greece. I absolutely love it. It's so delicious. I try not to use it too much because guys, it's the real McCoy. It's so good. Anyway, I have that. I have some quinoa, some black beans, the roasted red peppers, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit of cilantro on top. And so I'm about to dig into this, watch a little TV, and I'll let you know if I eat anything else after this. But doesn't that look delicious? Yeah. So I had to come back on. This bowl, I make it all the time, but this bowl is delicious. Okay guys, it is the end of the night. I'm wrapping up. I'm ending the night with a cup of ginger tea, and I'm taking my magnesium. But I just wanted to say, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got some inspiration. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post a new video. And I'll see you guys next week.